Well, hello the internet and welcome to episode 21, in which, as I'm recording this, my laptop has decided to tell me that tomorrow the air quality is going to be poor. Which is just so very relevant to this. Anyways, welcome to doing a little bit of terraforming and a plant lifing for the Starlight Express project. Now, last episode I spoke about the fact that I wanted to learn to actually do some decent terraforming based off of what Scar and Green have been doing on their Season 10 bases. However, I would like to remind you that here on this channel a lot of my footage is generally filmed multiple weeks in advance, especially at the minute because I'm on my final major project at college. I have no time because I'm right in the middle of production, and that effectively just means all I am doing is making. Admittedly, I'm not right now. I will be doing it as soon as I finish these voiceovers. So this is effectively up until the point in which I start hitting export. The next kind of 40 minutes of my life are mine, and then the rest of the day is solely dedicated to the project. It's so much fun. Anyways, when I built parts of the Starlight project, I ended up needing a little more space. I should have shifted it further over in one direction, but I didn't. So I had the situation of trying to terraform the land back together. I started off by just doing a simple stone wall straight into the water. I know that will need kind of some fixing because it really does not look that great. I maybe have some ideas for it. I don't remember what I've done in terms of plant life to it now, so this is the other downside. Because these are filmed so far, I will get a new idea for what I could have done, but that idea can no longer be executed without ripping down a bunch of work. And invariably when I'm in the middle of the projects, I'm a bit like, I don't really want to go tearing down work when I could start something new and save myself 30 minutes on a video, which is generally the way I have to work at the minute. Anyways, so I started off with the rocks, which are just made of cobblestone and mossy cobble. I should have put some andesite in with them, or tuff, just to give it a different block. I know that you can also kind of use pale moss now. That's a block that I have seen works quite well with them, which is lovely. It's great when we get more blocks that we can combine into textures. And then I went in, for some reason, added some sugarcane on the edge of the thing, and then went back and added in some leaves and drip leaves and firefly bushes. I'm loving the firefly. I can't say that word. Why can't I say firefly? There we go. Firefly bushes. I think they're really pretty, especially at night. I just love that we're getting more particle effects and things. I think that really helps bring the world to life. I know it's such a minimal thing in the gameplay. It doesn't really affect how you play the game, but for me, who plays solely in creative and just builds, it's fun. I like getting a few new blocks. Oh, and I added in some more of my little sea pickle reeds, and then this was again before I realised actually it might just look better if I did brown candles. Though saying that, I believe at some point I did try using brown candles and just did not like it. So it is what it is. There's either going to just end up being a complete revolution for me and I will use brown candles, or we're just going to have sea pickle reeds. I also made sure that there was lots of the grass just to try and texture it. I'm also going to go and probably change a lot of the riverbed to mud at some point, though I think that will cause problems with some of the stuff that I already have there, especially where I've got the kelp down now, but it won't necessarily be all of it. I might just have to accept that there will be areas that don't have mud. Also, I don't want to turn whole rivers into mud. That takes so much effort. I know it looks so much better, but at the same time, do I really have the patience? Anyways, I started adding in a little path. I don't know what I'm doing with this little path because I can't actually see what's happening on the screen. That's so helpful. Unless I just went still at this point. I don't think I did. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. And then I added some trees. So I'm back over at the section that I'd finished during the tubathon. Oh my god, that means I filmed this a month ago. This was a month ago? It has been a singular month. Well, and by singular, that's a lot of time. Struth, that's, wow. I am going to stop thinking about that because that is alarming me. Anyways, I went in, added some dark oak trees because they're big. and I wanted big trees, and I don't like making trees. I can't make trees. I don't know how to do it. We tried making a tree once, and I failed miserably. Anyways, I then also added some birch because I wanted to try and blend out into a little birch forest thingy. I should have added some fallen trees, but I didn't. That can be something to go in and fix later on and brighten up the whole area. Yeah. My laptop really doesn't want to show me what's happening, so I don't know. So enjoy whatever I'm making. Apparently I then looked near the scrapyard. I'm just getting stills for like 30 seconds at a time. This is really unhelpful. So, I believe I might have placed some flowers and stuff in with the whatchamacallit. Because we're on the new version at this point, there's probably wildflowers and fallen leaves in there. Apparently I did some work on a wall, but that is all we have time for, and that is all I can tell you about what I remember and what I can actually see on my screen. So, I do hope you have a good rest of your day, the internet, and I will see you all again on Sunday. Goodbye!